Well, this exhibition comes from the Royal Collection, and the Royal Collection is housed in the royal palaces throughout the United Kingdom. We're absolutely thrilled that this show has been brought together here for the Holborn, and it derives all from work that is made out of gold or explores the theme of gold. And so the overall title had to be gold because it sums it up. And I think as you walk into the exhibition space, you can immediately see that this exhibition is opulent and it glistens. The quality of the works on display here are off the scale, and I really hope visitors will enjoy seeing a variety of different things. You can probably see a tiger's head over my shoulder, which belonged to Tipu Sultan, Sultan of Mysore in India. And this was part of his famous throne. And this is just one of the many treasures that we have on display. The tiger behind me, his teeth are made out of rock crystal, but the head itself is all gold, beautifully worked and chiseled, so that the light over the surface really catches on these details. Just an example of the quality we have.
So there's plenty of evidence of empire here?
Evidence of many things. In fact, the exhibition goes right back to the Bronze Age. So the earliest piece in the exhibition dates from the Bronze Age and is a gold cup. It's known as the Rilleton Cup, and normally it's on display at the British Museum. It belongs to the Royal Collection, and this starts the exhibition as the earliest piece.
Before you came here as director, quite intimate with the Royal Collection, were you not? Has that made it easier in selecting pieces to bring to Bath?
Well, that's a very good question there, Richard, because in fact this was a show that I put on at the Royal Collection. So I was curator of paintings there, and with colleagues at the Royal Collection I devised this exhibition, which was then on display at the Queen's Gallery in London and the Queen's Gallery in Edinburgh. And when I got the job here at the Holborn, I said, would the Royal Collection possibly mind lending it to the Holborn as a third venue? And I was absolutely thrilled. They immediately said yes. And I think you'll agree it looks startlingly good here in our museum.
If there is a message behind this exhibition, what is it?
For me, it's that we can never underestimate the quality of art. When art is well made, it can be astonishing. And gold as a material is enduring, it is incorruptible, it is the perfect way to make a statement. The craftsmanship of some of the pieces in this show will remind people how art can be transformative, can take us to a higher level. And then there is a central section of the show that looks at religious art. And within that, gold is used for symbolic effect. It can create feelings of contemplation in the viewer. And so one simple theme, such as a material like gold, can actually demonstrate many different sides of art to remind us how powerful a thing art is.
So this is gold not as greed, but as art.
Exactly that. It's gold not as greed, but as art, as great quality of art. And the richness of this show, it's a sight to behold.
Just very quickly before I let you go, because I know you're busy, you have a wonderful paper sculpture as a sort of introduction to this exhibition. Can you just tell me a little bit about that?
I would love to. As you know, Richard, at the Holborn, we really believe in contemporary art as a way of keeping our collections here fresh. And we love to invite artists in order to look at the collection with new eyes. And Naoko Kojima has come in and been inspired by some of the paper-cut works on paper that we have in the museum. She took that as a starting point, but then we told her about this exhibition, about gold from the Royal Collection. And she went to see the exhibition at the Queen's Gallery, and she took that as inspiration for her piece, which is called Honey Bee. And so she takes that golden theme, and it's a sculpture made out of one piece of paper, and it is so delicate. And so we've done it again. We've got one great major exhibition here in the Roper Gallery, and then in our free exhibition space, we have a beautiful piece of contemporary art. We've got all our bases covered.